Good day to you all. With President Duterte's presidency coming to an end, it is now time again to elect a new president. It is time again for the people to vote for who openly, respectfully, and rightfully deserves the presidential position. A time for the people to again exercise their right on who should be governing and leading the country to a better and brighter tomorrow. As the presidential election looms in closer and with a lot of credible and astounding candidates to choose from, we the people should be wise and careful on who we should be voting for. As a nation, the country's well-being as well as all Filipinos' general welfare are all going to the hands and responsibility of whoever candidate wins. As a Filipino who has commonly shared, seen, and experienced the problems and issues of this beloved country with his fellow countrymen, I strongly believe that the person who should be governing the country should be someone that upholds justice, values integrity, and most important of all, values the well-being of all the Filipino people, as the Filipinos are the country's foundation. In my personal perspective and viewpoint, I strongly give my confidence to one of the well-deserving candidates to run for the presidency, Manila Mayor Isko Moreno. Personally, he is the type of person who more than deserves to become the Philippines president, more so shaping the country's future. In his present term as the mayor of Manila, he has exceptionally succeeded in turning the city around for the better despite Manila's plagued roots when it comes to crime, poverty, employment, and sanitation. In just a span of a few years, Mayor Isko has provided more jobs for the people, has given and served justice to those who have committed wrongs, sanitized the grimy streets of Manila, restored the city's cultural heritage, and most impressive of these all, he has shown results. Mayor Isko has shown competence. He doesn't own sweet words, rather he also stands by it. He is a person who has achieved and attained respect amongst the citizens of Manila. For most believe that Manila was a city beyond saving, but he proved everybody otherwise and has shown remarkable effort, action, and results. This clearly shows the pure hardness of the person as well as the work ethic he is willing to go through for the welfare of the people. This can translate for the whole country if Mayor Isko is to be named the president. In addition to this, Mayor Isko has also proven that he is more than capable of making the right decisions and the ability to lead certain matters into the right direction. You can see this through the numerous infrastructure improvements he has made. From the new upcoming hospital ng Maynila, virtual housing projects Condominium 1 and 2, the newly opened Manila Zoo, the renovation of the historic clock tower, and many, many more. These projects seemed ambitious but were done, and these improvements are expected to project and produce more jobs, more homes, and better sanitation. Now, in vision of Isko Moreno and of the country's development projects, it will lead to a better and brighter tomorrow for all Filipinos. Those projects are not just targeted towards profit, but it also correlates to the people's welfare and development as a nation. Let's correlate on how this can be transitioned for the country. Currently, the unemployment rate here in the Philippines is 6.6% as of December 2021. It has marginally risen since November 2021. The current statistics can be contrasted towards a preferable range as long as a competent leader can make and hold the right matters into the right directions. As such in the case of Mayor Isko. In this scenario, we can legibly know that the tax money of the people has not been used for corruption, since it has been rendered towards the city's development for the people by the people. Moreover, our country has been suffering with healthcare issues alongside the coronavirus pandemic. One of Mayor Isko's platform, which I think is more than feasible towards the healthcare and safety of Filipinos during these trying times, is the proposed erection of 17 regional hospitals, a project that will run alongside the supporting mate Dr. Willie Ong. These hospitals will consist of cancer hospitals while others will be geared towards infectious diseases. At the end of the day, the project aims to improve the livelihood and welfare of the people. Also, there is no need for Filipino nurses to go abroad. There will be jobs awaiting them in the country. At the same time, this offers medical convenience as these hospitals will be constructed in the different regions of the country. There is no need to travel to the country's capital to get medical health and services. Consequently, quality education is one of the major concerns of the Philippines. Last December 16, 2021, Mayor Isko approved the Special Education Fund budget, which is a 2.5 billion pesos budget allotted for the renovation of middle schools throughout Manila. The budget aims to facilitate better education for students, as the allowance will also be used for the data connectivity of students, as well as the free annual medical checkup for teachers. As a person who believes education is a tool for a better future, funding such as this, if taken and applied nationwide, can and will arm the younger and the next generations to better prepare for the future, as they are the sole future of the Philippines. The social sectors that I have mentioned, which make up the country, have been given the right concern by the right person through the right governance. Mayor Isko may be ambitious when it comes to solving, tackling, and proposing plans towards social issues, but being ambitious should be one of the characteristics of being a country leader. Ambitious leaders like Mayor Isko can pave the way for a better tomorrow. The country's social issues that need to be addressed call for the type of person Isko Moreno is. This makes Isko Moreno a practical, suitable, and realistic leader who can be very eligible if made president. We Filipinos are going to face a great deal of challenges and a great deal of opportunities. The question is, how will we face those challenges, and how will we make the most out of any opportunity we might come across? I say that to face those challenges and opportunities, we must first challenge and develop ourselves. With the right people and the right governance, our country can be led to a greater heights and a greater development and achievements. As a Filipino exercising the right to vote, we must remember that we should take into account the present and the future of the nation, especially the people. Vote for someone who gives his or her best to further aid and reach out to the masses. One that will show results, and one that keeps promises, and foremost of all, a leader that can transition his or her platforms and aims towards a greater country and nation into a nationwide difference that genuinely cares for all Filipinos and their general welfare. Thank you.